My name is Madhvi Prasad. I'm Assistant Professor, Department of Philosophy. My topic is contribution of coffee plants in building human relations and virtues. So as you can look into the screen, drinks such as coffee have been a part of human social gatherings for almost as long as humans have been on earth. And these drinks have helped different cultures to interact with each other. So, why do the coffee plant has so much importance, and what is the contributions of coffee plants in building human relations? So, as we have seen, when it comes about the interest, we look back into the psychology, philosophical point of views. And the psychological egoism says that we are always deep down interested upon the things which is in our self-interest, which is directly in our self-interest and useful to us. So for this reason, coffee plant has been utilized in our day-to-day life. I will show you. So you can see the application of coffee plants has been seen in, you are all girls, so coffee makeup, you may have heard, coffee composting, coffee chocolate, coffee candles, and even coffee paintings. So we might think that what is so much in this coffee and coffee plants that we are attracted towards it. What is it that is making us to be attentive towards the coffee plants? So here in this slides I have shown some of the philosophical angle by which we can explore that why coffee plant has been so impactful for us. So reason for the non-attention, and anyway it is not only about the coffee plant but about all other plants too. So like reasons for the non-attention has been given, like there is much have been dominancy, overprotection of male generations, male genders. So this has been contradicted by eco-feminist who says that it is not just it is not just about something like domination. It is about care ethics, that you have to give care, nurture, protection to plants as they are giving to us. Other reason for the non-attention to plants life is like psychological, where we are impulsed to towards something. Some plants like neem plants are helpful for us or something, and the non-attention is attention is obviously like degree of consciousness, because people like spiritual people, they will say us that this plant is also contains soul. So you have to even Jainist philosophy, they talk about that you don't have to kill anyone, even the plants, because they contain soul, consciousness. Even the degrees of consciousness vary, but it is there. The causal implications is like something which is, very nearly affect us. We pay less attention to it, like climate change, and which has very nearby effect. We will pay attention to it. So it is all the things. Now let's come to the interesting part. This is all the theory. Now comes to the practical. So this is just an a chart which shows that what kind of attention does the coffee plant have in us. Like it gives us all these things, but I will move one by one. This is about like coffee plant develop human relationships. What kind of human relationship does it develop? So it develops emotional relationship, social, psychophysical, ethical, mystical, environmental. Okay, how the environment? So in the today's session only we have seen about the keynote speaker Mohammed Parvez sir. Just quickly I will just go through the slides. Very interesting fact. He said about that this roots, the roots will go down like a stream of water, but this root also protect the soil. It hold down the soil, so clearly that it conserve our environment. So this is one point, and the Nagaland is implying this technique to conserve the soil, to protect the soil. So that is very important part. Next part, you can see that how the roots of coffee plants are there, so thin, so tiny, and it's holding the small soil. So it's like a steep जहाँ पे होता है वहाँ पे these things are used, these coffee plantations are used. Yeah. about the coffee beans. Nowadays, we are very much concerned about health. We want to weight manage and healthy things stuff, right? So coffee plants is basically, the beans contains, believe it, 14% of proteins in, but it is something like raw green coffee. And comparing to other part, protein in peas is 21%, 23% in lentils, and 26%. So you can go down to the figure. I am having, lots of pressure for time. So yeah. Physiological relationship, this is a kind of food. African tribe use this when they go for war, right? They will use this kind of food. This is made of coffee. So this will give them energy. This will give them, activeness to fight in the war. So this is a kind of food which the African tribes use. The next is like moral responsibility and ethical relationship. You know what? Man really becomes addicted to coffee. Believe me, it is true. Am I right? Yeah. So, coffee, there is no addiction, and it implies us moral responsibility that we have to be morally right for our, well-being and for others' well-being. So you can see that coffee and caffeine are like, it is also used as antidote for narcotics, for nicotine, morphine, opium, alcohol. This coffees are used as an antidote. This is very, good research for our, who is addicted. You can suggest that drink coffee, it is good and healthy, and it is okay also, right? Psychophysical well-being, it is all you know, nothing to tell much. This is something which is connected to Islam. So the first coffee drinkers are known to be Yemeni Sufi mystics who used to, stay awake while doing their prayers. So they used to have this drink. So, Now, in dream symbol, this is also a very interesting fact. Like when today we have this practice. Yeah, just 1 minute. I'm just finishing up. Okay, this is important. As a dream symbol, I mean that when you drink coffee, some kind of figure will appear in the coffee drink. Dream symbols that are connected to the dream symbols. When you see a plane, you will think that it is related to your future flights or something. So this practice is called tasseomancy, and this is very important practice. Today also in Starbucks and everything we see some kinds of figure which is given to us, like आजकल तो image भी बनता है. You must be right कि birthday है तो आपका image बना के देंगे coffee में. So that is very interesting. Literature, I will not just go through it because already I am done with my time. But just want to say something about that. Voltaire used to drink about like 50 cups of coffee daily. 50 cups of coffee, and when his doctor advised him that stop drinking coffee, it's not good for health, what he said that, I have been poisoning myself since 80 years. Right? So this is the important part of coffee. Okay, yeah, I'm done, ma'am. Yes. So, conclusion, I know you may have understood all the things, so I am not winding it up. Thank you so much.